You think you know Kim Kardashian? Think again. The Skims founder sat down for a most candid, emotional, and boundary-breaking interview yet on the Call It Daddy podcast. And she didn't just spill the tea, she poured out her soul. In a raw, 15-minute conversation that's rocking the internet, Kim got intensely real about the two biggest challenges in her life. The emotional tightrope walk of raising preteen daughter Northwest in the blinding spotlight, and the stark reality of co-parenting with her ex-husband, Kanye West, who now goes by Ye. We're breaking down Kim's plea for a little bit of grace as she navigates the Northwest wardrobe wars. But even more shocking is the heartbreaking admission that Ye's contact with their 4 children is non-existent for long periods. What does it really mean to raise 4 kids full-time as a single mom in Hollywood? And what is the staggering timeline of Kanye's absence? Stick with us, because we're diving deep into the real-life struggles of America's most famous single mom. Kim Kardashian, at 46, might run a billion-dollar empire. But when it comes to her daughter North, she's facing the same struggles as any mom of a 12-year-old. The stress is just magnified by a global lens. The issue exploded with North's choice to wear a corseted top and a dermal piercing, prompting critics to call the look inappropriate. But here's the key difference Kim pointed out, the double standard. Kim said, "It's interesting because all the kids are like wearing the same things, but then my daughter tries to wear it, and then I'm like, okay, we're never wearing that again." Kim acknowledges that North, who typically prefers a tomboy look, was simply trying to fit in, going to the same places her friends went to get their outfits. But as Kim confessed, unfortunately, we made that mistake in front of the whole world. That vulnerability, calling it a mistake thing, is something new for Kim. She's finally showing the trial and error process of parenting that most of us experience privately. She realized in real time that she has to parent her child, the child of 2 global icons, differently. As a mom, you're kind of learning at the same time. This self-reflection led to her direct plea for understanding. She urged everyone. I just think like any mom of a teenager or a preteen, unless you've been here, like please, we just need a little bit of grace. She amplified that request specifically to show compassion for her situation as a single mom raising 4 kids. This isn't just about fashion. It's about the emotional labor of holding everything together solo. Despite the scrutiny, Kim strongly praised North's character, calling her a good girl and such a sweet girl. She spoke about how she nurtures North's creativity, saying, "If you want blue hair, it is what it is. It makes her so happy. I would never take that creativity away from her." This reflects a massive evolution in Kim's parenting. While her older children grew up on camera from birth, facing constant public consumption, Kim and Travis Barker are actively protecting their youngest, Rocky. Now with North, Kim is navigating the space between protecting her from the judgment and allowing her to develop her own fierce, Kanye-inspired creative confidence. It's a delicate balance only a mother of a child that famous truly understands. The second half of the interview delivered the most difficult truth. Kim addressed her co-parenting relationship with Ye, sharing their 4 children, North, 12, Saint, 9, Chicago, 7, and Psalm, 6. She started by clarifying the reality of their living situation versus the public narrative. It's not easy, but I mean, I raise the kids, full-time. They live with me. This statement is crucial. It asserts that Kim is the primary, full-time parent, constantly managing the children's routines, schedules, and emotional needs. She stressed that she wants a healthy relationship for the kids. "I welcome a great, healthy relationship with my kids and their dad, and I think he knows that." Then came the question that silenced the room. When was the last time Ye saw the kids? Kim paused, and the answer was stunning. It's probably been a couple months since we've heard from him. In a family that thrives on hypervisibility, the idea of a parent going silent for months is heartbreaking. Kim's response confirms the waves and phases of their relationship. Periods of contact followed by prolonged absence. For Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, this sporadic presence and the lack of communication add an immense layer of instability, which Kim is trying to shield them from. This is the reality of co-parenting that often gets masked by red carpet photos and occasional social media posts. Kim emphasized that maintaining this difficult balance is a lot of work. She stated, "I push for it all the time, but I also protect them when it's time for that." This protection involves a constant effort to shield the children from the outside noise, the public outbursts, the controversy, and the negative headlines surrounding their father. Unlike her own upbringing, where her parents Chris and Robert maintained a civil co-parenting relationship, Kim's current reality is messy. Her choice to consistently promote stability and never speak ill to her children is her way of honoring a father's legacy and building a protective bubble for her kids. She chooses silence in the face of public attacks because her children's well-being is her only priority. This emotional maturity and protective stance define her current identity as a mother. Kim Kardashian's interview wasn't just celebrity gossip. It was a deeply honest look at the pressures of modern motherhood. She is navigating a world where her preteen daughter faces instant global judgment for a fashion choice. And she's simultaneously managing the pain of a partner who disappears from her children's lives for months at a time. Her message is clear. She's not pretending to be perfect, and she needs the room to grow. We want to know your take on this deeply personal interview. Do you agree with Kim? Does a famous single mom like Kim Kardashian deserve the same grace as any other parent? Or does being a Kardashian mean accepting the intense scrutiny? What's the toughest part? Is Kim's challenge with North's fashion backlash more difficult, or the stark emotional weight of Kanye's multi-month absence from the children's lives? To the parents watching, how do you balance creative freedom with age-appropriate boundaries when raising your own kids? Let us know your thoughts and insights in the comments below. If you appreciate Kim's candidness in our deep dive analysis, please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a celebrity breakdown. Thank you for watching.